Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead, and so people were a little concerned with us last night. We got a really good storm, and if you look at the sky, it's raining right now. This is our dam that's just not even, maybe a half mile from our house?
Yeah.
And there's what it is. It's almost, the water has almost completely covered over the dam. We got a boatload of rain last night. There was some roads that weren't accessible, so we're hoping that we can get to Bronson today.
Usually there's roughly 2 feet to 3 feet.
Oh, there's more than that sometimes.
On the height on that.
Yeah.
When it's
yeah.
dissipated.
So hopefully we can get to Bronson today, because we have to pass 3 rivers on the highway. And that was hit with a tornado last night. And then Union City?
Yeah.
They were devastated. They lost 3 people last night, and whole neighborhoods were devastated. So we're hoping that we can even make it down there today. If not, we'll have to turn around and come back. We're hoping we can get on the highway, because 27 to get into the city, me and Tom was looking at a video, and it was underwater big time, wasn't it? So we are headed out. We're leaving late, but that's okay. And we'll see what we see. This is our other dam about 3 miles from our house. They got 3 that's not open, but look at that, how furious that water is. This is the dam that if it breaks, even though it's 3 miles from our house, we have 7 minutes to evacuate. So, yeah, we always want to make sure this dam is doing well. Look at, there's some duckies.
Dingies.
And I don't like geese, so we don't talk about them. I love ducks, don't like geese. But anyways, so yeah, this one, if it breaks, it'll take out most of the city. You have 7 minutes to evacuate. And so it's nice to come down here and check to make sure it's doing okay. But actually, if you look over there, the stacks, this water helps to heat all of downtown Lansing. It's done through steam, through boilers, right? And that's why you see the steam things come out of the ground. But all these little buildings and everything over here gets, so the steam stacks, it generates electricity for the entire city, downtown area. Not the whole city, just the downtown area. The rest of us are on coal, I guess. Yeah, so now we're going to go back and we're going to hit the highway and we're going to head out of town. Alright, this is the Jackson 3 Rivers exit. This is where the one big tornado came through yesterday. The biggest one went through Union City, where it went around the whole lake just taking things out. But yeah, it was an F3 that went through. Over here, it took out a whole entire neighborhood, didn't it, Tom? Yep. They showed the aerial, and it wiped out one whole entire neighborhood. It showed before and then after. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Oh, look, it took out a sign, too.
Sign fell on the road.
Yep. So it got pretty bad down here. We did call to make sure that they're open today. And she said, yeah, she goes, we fared way better than so many people. And she says, it was bad. It's always sad when, houses can be replaced, but humans can't. And we had 4 people die yesterday, so that's just not good. But anyway, we're not too far from our cold water exit. And that's where we go to Bronson. So I do pray that their families are okay. That'd be rough. I'm not a tornado fan. Are you a tornado fan?
I wound up in the middle of one.
Yeah. Well, when I was about 4 years old, maybe 5, I don't know, 4 I think, we lived on our farm. And we had a slab house that my dad had actually built years before he even married my mom. And he bought it. and it was, like I say, a slab house, so it just means there was no basement, crawl space, or nothing. Well, the farm next to us, she said, if a tornado or anything ever came through during tornado season, because they call it Tornado Alley up by where I'm from, and she said she'd leave the basement door unlocked because, like, you could go into her house and go straight down to the basement, or to the right, you could go up the steps. And she goes, you could always bring the girls over. Well, there was news on and everything, and you know, a tornado coming through and whatever, and my dad's like, I'm sitting right here, and my mom's like, I'm not. So she put my little sister in her arms, and she had me, and we ran across the field. We just got to the top of those stairs, and I looked behind, and I could feel the wind. I mean, the wind was so strong. It actually went between our farm and theirs, and believe it or not, never hit a barn, nothing. It just went right straight through. That was close enough for a tornado for me to respect them quite a bit. I don't like them. I know they're going to happen. We live in a state that it happens, but yeah, it's...
Well, the one that went through Dansville took an 18-inch oak tree and snapped it off like a toothpick.
Yep. Well, look at what it did to those houses yesterday.
Yeah.
That one guy at Union Lake, he was standing on his deck in the back recording all that. I don't mind being out in a storm, but let me tell you, I'm not going to stand there and record all that. What if it turns and comes to your side of the lake, you know? But yesterday, Christopher and Aaliyah went home, and like I always tell them to text me when they get home. And she finally got a hold of me, and she said it was really rough going home. She goes, we actually had to pull over at one point because we got tired of fighting the storm. So, yeah, and they live down by Flint, not too far from Flint. And so that's the complete opposite. That's the east part of the state, right? And this down here is the western part of the state. So they got hit pretty hard with storms too, but we did last night too. It was rocking and rolling all night long. So
yeah, we're like southwest.
Down here we are, yeah. But alright, well, when we get up here to our exit, we're gonna head to Bronson. We are gonna go to the frozen section first today, because what I came down here for is in the frozen section. So, and they had it on sale, going on sale Wednesday. They had some as of last night, but you know, they've been open for almost 2 hours right now, so I'm hoping they still have it when we get there, because that's the reason for coming down. So, and when you guys see the price of it, you'll be like, well, I can tell you, it's 3 pounds for $5.50. And we looked at Meyer and at Kroger, and the same thing is $4 a pound. It's a beef and pork mix. So, I mean, that's super duper cheap. We're saving $1.50, or no, $2.50 per 3 pound package. No, because there's, yeah, $4, yeah. So we're saving quite a bit. So that was the purpose of coming down. Then there's one other frozen thing I really want to get. So we'll come back when we get down there. So we're starting at the cold section. We're going to do that first. Alright, so we're looking for 2 different things over here. Oh, hey, they got those cheese stuffed dogs again, but 75 cents. We tried them, didn't we, finally, and they are really good. See if we can find what we're looking for here. I wanted to show you that they do, in fact, carry the Superb. at like the Amish stores, and they even carry their jars. So if big stores like these carry it, I'm sure they're good. So we got Tom loading up the board here. Yes, we did get some junk food.
Hello.
There's the beef that we got down there. We got 5 of them, so 15 pounds altogether. So we'll get back with you when we get home. Alright, so we're done at Bronson. Came to 93.37. And we got 15 pounds of meat. I got a couple of decaf coffees because they never have decaf.
Yeah.
And they did this time, so I got a couple of them for me. We got some junk food, but we got some juice and a few other things. But I thought we did pretty good for 93.37, and you'll see what we're gonna do with that beef. Now the pork loin things, after I seen the size of them, I decided it was a no. I didn't think that it was saving any money, and certainly not worth canning. It was small, wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah, real small.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. When I can something, or when I'm gonna preserve something, or I'm gonna keep it in my freezer, I'm gonna make sure that it's worth the cost. And I think it was more expensive because they were flavored, but I can always flavor something when I'm cooking it. So
Exactly.
yeah, I'm not paying a whole bunch extra for that. So now it is 64 degrees and 10:50. So by the time we get back to Coldwater, where will we be, Tom?
Ponderosa.
Does he look like he's stressed or underslept or anything like that? We were going to do a live today, but with the weather, we didn't think you guys would want to watch a whole bunch of rain. So maybe next time we come down, we'll do a live. But actually, my ex-sister-in-law sent me a video yesterday. And, well, next weekend we're going to go down and help Christopher and Aaliyah move. The following weekend we're going to try to go way up north and to Traverse City. And then to, what's that store up there? Pineview. And we might go to the Mexican restaurant in Gladwin on the way home.
Yeah, that's a nice restaurant.
It's not anything fancy, but boys, their food reasonable, and it's really good. So we won't do a Ponderosa
Chips and
since...
salsa, all you can eat.
Yeah, and so since we're doing Ponderosa already today, he doesn't need it that quick. But...
Oh, who says that?
Me. But anyways, maybe the following weekend we might go down by Detroit to this place that my ex-sister-in-law sent me, and they have like killer prices on canned goods and stuff, but most of it is actually fruits and vegetables. So we might actually take a trip down there and see what they got. Believe it or not, me and Tom are both fly by the seat of your pants people, aren't we?
Yep.
If we have a chance to go like do a quick road trip, we do it. It has nothing to do with him not getting enough rest or, him stressing it to the end. Yes, he is driving because I'm recording. But, did it stress you out?
Well, I'm so wired I can't help myself.
We didn't get up till 7 o'clock this morning. We didn't even get on the road till almost 9. We just...
I'm just chilling.
We just take it time. And this is something that we enjoy to do together. It's not just the grocery shopping. It's just getting out.
And look at all the scenery.
Yeah, and looking at the scenery.
All the pretty old buildings. Coldwater got a lot of old buildings.
Yeah. So, he can't just sit on the couch all the time and not do anything. Like, now that he gets out at 1 o'clock, he eats like at 3:30. Showers, and he gets to watch 2 episodes of
Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, of Little House on the Prairie. So, okay, people think that I forced you to watch that. Did I force you, or did you actually pick it?
I actually picked it. I love that show.
Okay, So for the people
It's
that...
funny though, I don't remember her having another girl.
Well, we're catching up from stuff we watched in the 70s and 80s, honey.
Yeah, that could be.
And you are pretty old, you know, and you
Yeah.
probably lost some of your memory.
I got my T-shirt on.
Oh.
When it says I'm not old, I'm a classic.
Yeah, you're a classic, all right. Anyways, so when people think that, you know, he's not choosing that or I'm doing it for him, no. What was I wanting to watch?
You don't rather go to
The
Chinese.
Waltons. No, I picked the Waltons. We watched 3 episodes, and he's like, they have Little House on the Prairie.
Yep.
And that's all we've watched since.
Now once that's over, we'll watch Waltons.
Sure, you'll find something else then. Maybe we watched 5 episodes.
Could watch Hardcastle for me.
Ugh. Yeah, we watched Hardcastle. I'm not a big fan of that one. I don't think you are either now that...
It's more too much the same old, same old.
Yeah. We're
I
just...
don't like the same old, same old. I like something a little different.
Yeah. We're just not into the shows anymore that there's all the killing and, you know, basically having sex on TV. We're just really not into that anymore right now. So we just want something wholesome to watch and that we can both enjoy. And
Been on a fire.
yeah, no, I seen it last week when Crystal pointed it out. Even burnt one of their cars.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, we're on our way to Ponderosa. So Tom can... What are you going to get?
Steak.
You're like, yeah, but what are you going to eat at the buffet?
Oh, the buffet. Mashed potatoes and gravy, macaroni and cheese, and don't forget the meatloaf. That's delicious. What else? Chicken.
Chicken wings?
Yeah, the nice crispy one. Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, probably ice cream.
He'll get other stuff. But anyways, we're going to take him to lunch. All right, so we're home. So we got another party blend for $6.50. We got Tom some more yogurt, $1.25 each. These are the beef and pork blend. They're 3 pounds per package. We got 5 of them. That makes 15 pounds of burger. We got 2 more of those beef and cheddar. They're like I don't know. But anyway, I got 2 of those. Those are really good. I got a couple last week. 2 more of the stuffed chili cheese. We tried those the other day. They are really, really good. I got my grandkids some Reese's dipped animal crackers. In the back there, you'll see a 24-pack of 20-ounce peach crush. We got that whole thing for $8, including the deposit. We got 2 different bottles of 2 different kinds of cranberry juice. I got 2 sweet potatoes, a package of cheese. Oh, I guess it's Gouda. I didn't know what it was, but that's all right. And then we got a package of this cracker cut oven roasted turkey. So that will be our snack for tonight with crackers. I got the grandkids 2 pepperoni and American Lunchables, 2 each. And then I got the Starburst, you know those little popsicles that you freeze. I got 1 of those for 50 cents. I got them some bananas. I got more pickles for $3. Decaf coffee for $3 each. I got Tom some butterscotch. He likes to take those to work. Those were $1. I got this big old thing of Parmesan cheese for $1.50. I got some Hershey's milk chocolate eggs. That big family size of Catalina for $1. They had these on sale for $2.24 because they were, you know, for Valentine's Day. So I got the Nutty Buddies for Tom, and I got the mini muffins for the grandkids. And then I got a big old package of 30 Ritz Bits. They have cheese inside of them. And those were $4 for Tom's lunches. I got a 12-pack of Ortega taco shells, $1. We got this, it's a Danish raspberry, $1.75. And then I got the kids some little tiny donuts for $1.10. So everything we got for $93.37. I think we got a pretty good deal. So thanks for coming along with us today. We enjoyed it. Again, there won't be a dinner video tonight because this is it. But thanks for coming along with us. You guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing. Goodbye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.